Thanks for seeing it, guys. Congratulations on the film. I was like willing you every step of the way. And like as an audience member to be that tightly wound, how was it kind of for you guys actually having to prepare for it? Because it seems so intense.
Yeah, it was rigorous. It was full on. But like, I think with the idea and the idea and of everything about it being so big, all you can do is take one step at a time, and we were afforded time, and so it was very constant, the whole process, and it was lovely, just taking it day by day and building it layer by layer.
Same for you as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was tough. It was very physically demanding, very emotionally demanding as well, and it required a lot of focus to be able to make it, and it's very technical. It was a very big technical challenge, but also as actors, a challenge to be able to blend the two between being very specific in technical terms, but also being able to just live the scene and be as natural as you can to be able to be believable.
How was it seeing it as well, having gone through it and then seeing it presented in such a way?
It was amazing. I mean, even now, I've seen the film, I think about 5 times now. And even though I know everything what happens in the film, it still manages to get me. It's very emotional to watch. And the first time I watched it, I hadn't picked up on it before in making the film, but there's almost like a hidden story of missing home. There's a lot of references back home, especially from my character, Blake, who talks about his brother a lot, his mother, and just constantly about home. And that hit home for me.
Yeah, likewise. I found it very emotional watching it. And it's funny, I kind of thought about stuff outside of the film. It made me very clear on the things and people that I come back to in life and what mean most to me. So, I hope that people maybe get a similar kind of feeling when they watch it.
Yeah, and it being based largely on Sam Mendes' grandfather, did you know much about your own kind of family's experience in the war, or did it kind of inspire you to go deeper into that yourselves?
Yeah, I read a book called The Western Front Diaries, which is snippets of diary entries from the soldiers. And I actually found that my great-great-grandfather, David Henry Pears, had a diary in that book. Yeah, so I would read that, before stepping on set a lot and sort of get into that headspace. But like me and George, we're not playing Sam's granddad or anything like that. They're 2 made-up characters, but what gave Sam the idea was his granddad telling him, war stories, and that's what it's about.
Yeah. How about you, George?
Yeah, I don't. I only know one relation who fought in the war, which was my great granddad on my dad's side, his mum's dad, who was my dad's Australian, and so this. His granddad fought with the Australian Army at the end of the war. He'd only just got to Australia. He'd come across from Ireland, and he made it through. But I didn't know that till recently, actually.
Yeah. And there's a real sense right from the off of camaraderie between the two of you. Was that kind of like a natural thing as soon as you kind of got together, or was it like part of like the intense training and preparation that really builds that?
Yeah, I think it was a mixture. I mean, we just spent so much time together. Yeah. From the get, we met for the first time on the last audition, which was our 3rd audition for both of us. And then, we went on research trips together to France and Belgium, and every single second of the day, whether it was learning how to load the rifle, practicing with the weapons, military training, spending time with Sam and George, we just had so much bonding time. Yeah. And I think that translated on screen as well.
Yeah, it's just got me thinking about the first rehearsal day in November when we were just walking down the airfield in Bovingdon. Yeah. And we had all our jackets on because it was cold, and we're just talking, and just that thing of like, conversations, but as you get to know each other. So like, so what's your family like? You got brothers and sisters? Like, that kind of thing. And then to think of it, and here we are now. It's lovely. As Dean said, we've done everything together.
Yeah. I think it really shows in the film. So thank you very much, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Cheers.